Darts take flight, we gather together, chasing the night. With every flow, we aim for the bull. Scottish lads, wisdom making our hearts full. So grab your darts, let's find our love.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. In today's video I'm going to be running you through what's in these packets, and it happens to be some Pharaoh Points available in Darts Corner on their official website. I'll leave some links in the description, go and take a look at them. So we have the Nefertiti, which I'll get you better close-ups of. The Ramses, Setis, I'll get you a better close-up when we get there. The Tayi or Tayi, I'm not really into the Egyptian kind of names here. Cleo, Akhenaten, again we'll get you a bit of close-ups. We've got the Tutankhamun, it's a nice wee silver set with the grip all the way up. The half Cleo, and personally, my personal favourites of the bunch, simply because it's a flush point and it's a longer style. We have the KARNAK, which I will be installing. We'll get you a good close-up, and that's the ones I will be testing today. But we have the Pharaoh Points here. I'll get you a quick rundown, a quick show. I'll show you them all. I'll show you them all in the close-up. So let's get on with it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in front of me, I have a fanfare of darts points from Pharaoh. So we've got here the half Cleo, as you can see there, the half and half style. So we've got the smooth back end, and obviously the Dremel effect towards the front. So that's the half Cleo. We have the full Cleo again. As you can see there, it's just the same effect, the full length of the point. I'm just roughly showing you these because I'm going to do separate videos on them all anyway. So we've got the Tutankhamun, again, same kind of effect throughout the entirety of the point. Now these are the ones that I'm going to need to open and show you. So I'll set these to the side separately just now. We have the Thai. As you can see there, it's a kind of best of both. It's a bit rougher towards here, so I'd say that's more aimed towards finger grip. The Ramses, which is half and half, black standard point with the Dremel effect at the front. The Nefertitis, which is just a swirl effect all the way around. And the Seti, again, it's just one grip all the way around, which takes me to my favourite of them all from Pharaoh Points. And it's simply just because it's a flush style point. We have the KARNAK, as you can see here, straight installed. I did try and install them in a different set, but it wouldn't quite fit. So I've got them on these. A very grippy looking point, as you can see there. Can't imagine I'm going to have any issues with them sticking in the board. So I'm going to go and get these set up. We'll have a wee throw at the board of them. But as it stands just now, this kind of style of grip at the point on these is probably my favourite of all the Pharaoh Points. But I'm going to go and get the wee throw at the board with them. We'll see how I got on with them obviously then. But as it stands just now, the KARNAK are probably my favourite of the Pharaoh Points. Let's get you a wee bit of a zoom in. So what we're going to do now, give you that close-up look. Nice bit of finger grip as well, which is exactly what I'm needing. So what we'll do now, folks, is we'll get them over to the board. We'll have a wee throw with them, and we'll see how I got on with them. Right, folks, I've got the KARNAKs installed. It wasn't meant to be in Falcons, but I've decided to put it in a different set. So let's see how we got on with them. They're sticking in the board very well. I did see quite a bit of fibre pull out though. So I'm purposely trying to aim for black segments, just so we can see. But there's quite a bit of fibre coming out there, but definitely sticking in the board. So let's try some checkouts. So I'll go with 65. Oh. 29, so 36. Oh. I like how they're gripping the board. I do like the feel of them. It's just trying to get used to it. Right, so 79. Close attempt. I mean, they're definitely sticking in the board very, very well. So the KARNAK, which is a flush style point, like 44mm long, do seem to work. Right. I mean, that's me literally just trying to pull them out like I would a normal point, and I'm having to put a bit more effort into it. So, try and get into the bill. Well, one more go. Then we'll go get wrapped up. We did get one in the 25 there, ladies and gents. But as it stands with these KARNAK, sticking in the bill very well. I'm actually going to have a few more, because I do like how these are feeling in the... If I could just get the balance point right, obviously I did install them in a longer dart and should have really put them in a shorter. But we'll keep going. I mean, as I say, they're definitely sticking in the board. In terms of size will pull out, there is a wee bit coming out, but it's not obviously as bad as what I thought it was going to be. But they seem like a sturdy enough point. I mean, and they're definitely sticking in the board. So I'm going to have one last throw, then we'll get a quick summary done. So let's go for the big fish. We'll take that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go get wrapped up. Right, folks, I've run you through the Pharaoh points. I've gave you my opinions. As it stands, the KARNAK are still my favourite. They are installed in the Falcon darts, as you've seen. I've gave them a quick throw. They seem to work well. The only thing I'm worried about with any sort of style of point that's not obviously on the branding is how quick that grip will wear off and how quickly will rust. So I'll monitor it for a couple of weeks and we'll come back to them. But between obviously there's so many different brands that do these points now. There's Punk Points, Eagle Darts, What's the Point? There's so many. Obviously Pharaoh being partnered up with the likes of Darts Corner, etc., ideally makes them the biggest kind of brand for it. But in comparison to some of the other brands, there just seems a bit more value for some of the other brands, because these are actually, I find these are quite expensive in comparison to the likes of Eagle Points. You can get their points for kind of reasonable prices. Again with the Punk Points, reasonable prices. Obviously, what Pharaoh has got going is you can get them from so many places. But as it stands just now, I'll give these KARNAK a go, because obviously I do like the length of the KARNAK. Between Punk and Pharaoh, I'm swaying more before Punk, and that's simply because I've had a set of, obviously a few sets of Punk points recently, and I've obviously not gave these a proper amount of time, unlike what I have with the Punk points. Obviously Punk points, I've been using them for the past few weeks. So what I'll do is I'll give the Pharaohs a few weeks. I'll go through a few different sets of them. I've gave each individual set a quick few visits to the board anyway. But as it stands just now, I'm going to sway towards punk points, and that's just until I've come back and obviously went through the rest of the points here from Pharaoh. But thanks everybody for taking the time to watch this. Thank you to Pharaoh Darts for his Pharaoh Points for sending me these out. So what we're going to do now, folks, is we'll wrap this up. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.
More than a game, it's our passion. Keep on dancing, let the arrows fly, chasing the bullseye.